white is more or less safe, but I know very well that exactly in the moment when you kind of relax that, okay, now it's safe, then things starts to go wrong again in these positions, because time is ticking down, you face a new problem, and you can easily collapse.
And it's a very, very tricky time control, right? This 10 seconds increment, because you can actually never get enough like increment to stop. So you're just making the move after move after move. Because in classical game, when it's 30 seconds increment, you play few moves faster,
Wow,
and then
but
you can... What?
He blundered. I mean, why just blundered?
Queen d3. Ah, yeah, I get the point. He went queen d3. Let's show it. Queen d3, queen takes f5, rook takes f5, king takes f5, and he was hoping for a check on d5, I believe.
Yeah, but it's
he was hoping for a check
yeah.
on d5, but then it's rook e5. It looks like black is losing one of the rooks, but then it's rook e5, and you cannot take the rook on f7. You are getting mated on the last rank. So now Magnus is probably... No! Wait,
G4, wow.
G4, what a move. G4, and the thing is, you can't take en passant, because now this works. Queen
yes.
d5 and you take the
but
rook.
I have king f4.
King e5, but there should be at least a lot of checks. Check from b5? Yeah. Check from f5? Yeah, that's what's played. King is on e3, check from c5. And I'm afraid that Magnus will have to settle for a draw, because the rook on f7 is hanging anytime.
Yeah, but somehow it feels to me that it should be winning.
Should be winning, you
I
think?
mean, you can somehow with king e4, rook d5, king e5.
Ah, so you just roll back.
You can, yeah, somehow.
Yes, so once again, I mean, we got too excited, but just to explain what happens. Two rooks plus a pawn is obviously stronger than the queen in this position. So if black escapes perpetual check and doesn't lose any material, his position is winning. And Magnus is the right guy to win those technical positions, obviously. So the question is if white has an immediate perpetual, which he's going for. So queen c2 now. Once again, you should choose the squares carefully, because king d5, queen b3, you're losing the rook, right?
Yeah, but king e5,
back to
yeah.
e5. And then, yeah, you're right. Queen c5, rook d5,
Yeah,
and then king
I'm
to
getting,
e6.
Yeah, I might get all the way back to g7. Basically, if the checks finish, then white kind of has to design. So white is desperately trying to...
Yeah, for instance, queen f5 looks like a decent check, but there is no follow-up. Queen f5, king d6, and that's...
But there was no other move, so he played
yeah,
it
queen
anyway.
f5 he played, yeah. King d6.
Yeah.
But now, king g2. King g2, but then...
Yeah, now this is completely lost. Now this
Oh,
in
you still
fact,
have...
also the white king is in mating net. I mean, once the rook from f7 gets into the game, then the game is over.
Yeah, but maybe it's not that easy to get this rook, huh?
I can play rook d5, for example.
Yeah, rook d5, that's what Magnus did. Rook d5, queen g6, yeah, but this looks hopeless. King e7 or king e6.
Yeah, I mean, both already, I guess. Okay, you have some queen e4, queen b4 check.
Yeah, let's show this.
I mean, for example,
here
king e6,
goes
queen e4,
there,
rook e5,
queen
queen c4, king e7, queen b4 check.
Queen b4 is very important, because if
Yeah.
you let the king go to f8 and g7, yeah?
And then you start checking
Queen
like this,
b8.
it might be perpetual.
Yeah, that's actually...
That's the danger black is running. I mean, it almost feels like white should be
King
just
e6.
there to design, but
he
in
did
fact,
it. King e6. So he has spotted, apparently he has spotted some way to run away from those checks.
wow,
King
but
h3.
no, after king h3, no, now after
So
king
he's
h3 we'll
hoping
win
for
easily.
some stalemate ideas, I assume. It's like rook gets to second rank and then you sacrifice the queen. Maybe that's his point. King h3 looks weird, yeah.
Yeah, because this is like agreeing to a loss.
What? And Magnus, wait, I think Magnus lost on time.
No, I think opponent lost on time.
Really? We will have to, well, we will have to wait. Yeah, we will have to wait for this. I don't know if we can see the clock, but it looks like Magnus has lost on time.
Magnus
which
lost
is
on
absolutely
time,
incredible. I don't know how it happened, but yeah, you can clearly see that he is disappointed. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Magnus
because now it's
Carlsen,
completely winning, yeah?
in the winning position, he has lost on time.